Welcome to Your Money Guides, brought to you by Interface Financial Planning.
Alan's experience running his new electric car. Alan's been analysing the costs of running his electric car, and he's also been feeling a little smug every time that he drives past a garage and sees the rising cost of petrol. However, buying an electric car wasn't just about the cost for Alan. He'd made the decision before last Christmas to go electric at some point during 2022. It's more about values and doing the right thing. At home, Alan and his wife are avid recyclers. They don't throw things away if they can help it, and they use the trash nothing phrase to pass things on if they can. They also subscribe to Milk and More in order to help eliminate plastic bottles. Alan and his wife gave up eating red meat over 25 years ago, and they even grow some of their own fruit and vegetables. Those values extend to the business, and Alan's proud to say that all of his clients' investments are invested in green and sustainable funds, as are their personal investments. To be consistent with their values when thinking about wheels, it just had to be an all-electric vehicle. Alan's last car was a Ford Echo model, which had low consumption, paid no tax, and wasn't subject to Birmingham's congestion charges. Alan had chosen it to reduce impact on the environment, not to save tax and charges, so he was already partway there. As you would expect from a financial planner, the logical thing to do was to fit the EV charging unit first, and this was fitted in February after a 4-month wait. The next part was the car, and there was no haste really with changing, so Alan was taking his time considering his options. However, on this occasion, Alan's hand was forced when a bus shunted him from behind and pushed him into another stationary car in front. Alan's car was a complete write-off. Unfortunately, Alan was shaken but not otherwise hurt. So on the 18th of April, Alan became reliant on his wife's car to get around. That wasn't going to work for long, so it became time to find that electric car. This is where you discover that getting a new car at the moment in time is like almost looking for gold. If you want a specific make and model, you can wait for up to 6 months or more. Fortunately, Alan isn't materialistic. He takes his driving seriously, and he's never received so much as a ticket for a motoring offence. Next year, Alan will receive his gold badge from the Institute of Advanced Motorists for being a member for 50 years, and his badge is proudly displayed on the front windscreen of his car. However, as far as cars are concerned, Alan can't tell one make or model from another. After preliminary investigation, Alan turned to CarWow, who sourced him a car within a couple of days. Alan turned down the first offer of a car from Dundee because Google told him that the dealership was 270 miles away, and so he opted for a car from Derby, which was only 60 miles away. So on the 10th of May, Alan took a train to Derby, collected his car and drove it home. Some of you may find it strange, but there was no test drive involved. The first time that Alan saw his car was when it was unveiled after the purchase had been completed. As Alan said, he didn't have a choice, and he didn't even realise that it was a premium GT model until he read the paperwork. With its alloy wheels and white with a black roof, Alan's children think that he's very trendy. The Peugeot representative was amazing. Annalise may only have been 21 years old, yet she understood about giving Alan a great experience. She collected Alan from Derby Station and immediately ordered coffee and offered him the facilities after his journey. Alan was made to feel like a friend from start to finish, which was all so very different to the high-pressure car salesperson in the bad old days. Alan's experience was so good, it might even make another blog. So now Alan is the proud owner of a Peugeot 208e, and he loves it. It's such a different driving experience, so smooth, and the acceleration, wow! Alan's leaving the other guys revving their engines at the traffic lights far behind. Now on to the cost. Alan's planning worked well, and as soon as Alan got home from Derby, he plugged the car into his home charger. Alan switched the EV owner's tariff, so he gets half-price electricity from midnight. Alan's done the sums, and the electricity is costing him about 25% of the amount that he would pay for petrol. So, for £100 that he would normally pay for petrol, he's only paying £25 on electricity. It's also saving Alan time, because it's far quicker to plug in at night than visit the local garage. However, while Alan is mildly amused when he drives past garages and sees the petrol prices, it's not about the cost. It is about values. And Alan's no longer consuming fossil fuels, which makes him feel really great. Alan's car accident was unfortunate, but every cloud has a silver lining. Alan had already obtained the £350 grant for fitting his EV charger in February, a grant that finished at the end of March. Then, because Alan had bought an EV car in May, he obtained the government grant of £1,500, which ceased to exist on the 14th of June. Alan was badly shaken and had to take a few weeks away from his desk to recuperate from his accident. Alan's team were amazing, and they kept everything ticking over perfectly, so special thanks to Sarah Harvey, Joe Morgan, Sarah Challoner, and of course Alan's son Tom and his daughter Katie. Perhaps Alan isn't as essential as he thought he was. The time off and Alan's close brush with his destiny also gave him plenty of time to think, and he reflected a lot about the people and friends that he's known, and the clients who he has helped over the last 30 years. Alan's so lucky to have been blessed with such wonderful family, friends and clients. It's at times like this that you're so glad that you have always lived in harmony with your core values. Alan's are honesty, sincerity, trust, compassion, integrity, fairness and contribution. Why not do Alan's values exercise on the website and see how you compare?
For more information, visit our website at interfacefinancialplanning.co.uk.